I just wrapped up one of my Stitch Sister retreats last weekend, and I am still on like a happiness high from it. You know that feeling when you've just had like the best weekend ever and you don't want it to end? That's where I'm at right now. So many people don't actually know what happens at a quilting retreat. Is it just sitting around and sewing all day? Is it worth traveling for? Is it something that I should look for locally? Would I even fit in? I don't know anybody else who quilts. You know, those are all totally logical questions. And today with you, I'm pulling back the curtain and I'm giving you an inside look at what really happens at one of my luxury quilting retreats. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kristen with ISeeStarsQuilting. I like to help women find joy, confidence, and creativity through quilting because it is one of my most favorite things in the world. I've been quilting for years, but one thing that I kept searching for in my early quilting years and I could never quite find was a retreat experience that felt truly special. When I couldn't find it, I decided to create it. I wanted a retreat where women could fully relax, no cooking, no cleaning involved, no stress, just time and space to create, to laugh, and to reconnect with themselves. And let me tell you, this has been a really great journey. What has come from this has been absolutely life-changing for me and many, many women who have attended my retreats as well. There are a lot of quilting retreats out there. Some of them are simple, like bring your own meals, make yourself at home weekends. Some of them are hosted at churches, community centers, small sewing shops, and those are wonderful experiences. Quilting retreats are just a joy to attend. But what I wanted to do, what I wanted to create is something entirely different. Imagine walking into a retreat where every single detail has been carefully, thoughtfully planned out. Your own sewing space is waiting for you, fully set up with great lighting, power stations, and room to spread out. Every meal is catered with gourmet food, beautifully prepared, no dishes to clean, no work. And because I love a good party, surprise gifts and thoughtful details are sprinkled throughout the weekend to make you feel entirely spoiled. By the time you leave, you don't just have a finished project, you have new friendships, lasting memories, and a creative fire that has completely been reignited inside you. At my retreats, you don't have to lift a single finger. You don't have to cook, you don't have to clean, you don't even have to bring a friend because by the end of the weekend, you will have found your people. Quilters are the most amazing people on this planet, and I will stand by that every single day. Attending a luxury quilt retreat is not just a getaway. It is a full experience that is designed to take care of you while you do what you love. So let's talk about some of the questions that are most frequently asked when it comes to quilt retreats. Question number 1, do most people come alone? The answer is yes. I have found that like 90% of my attendees come completely solo. They're at this retreat because they don't have anybody in their area who loves quilting as much as they do. But by the morning of day 2, nobody feels alone anymore. It is a judgment-free, welcoming space, and you never feel left out. There is so much fun and so many friendships that have been formed at these retreats. What would normally take like years or months to develop in a friendship happens in a matter of like a few hours when you're at a quilting retreat. Question number 2 is, do I have to share my room? I've tried many things over the years and I try and offer like a mix of options. It really depends on the retreat facility and what type of quarters that they have. A lot of places have a dormitory style of sleeping quarters, and yeah, you gotta share a room sometimes. A lot of them are set up with twin bed situations, so you're not having to actually share a bed with a stranger, but you are having to share a room. Everybody has their own little bed, they have a nightstand, and then the facilities, the bathrooms, the kitchen, all of that is shared facilities. I tend to look at it as this is where I sleep. And like, that's the end of it. You know, everything else that you do at a quilt retreat happens outside of the bedroom. So whether you are staying up till 3 a.m. sewing or whether you're the one that wakes up at 4 a.m. to start sewing, you know, the bedroom is just for sleeping. And the trade-off is that you get a magical, wonderful weekend. Question number 3 is, what if I forget something? Oh my gosh, no worries. First of all, I make sure that the retreats are near a quilt shop or have a shop on site so that if you forget like serious, you know, quilting tools, you can always pick something else up. But You're in a room with a lot of other quilters who have gone through the same like packing anxiety that you have in terms of, do I have everything? You know, maybe you forgot an extra blade or something like that. But quilters are the most generous people, and you know, I'm happy to share my tools with you. I'm happy to make sure that you are able to complete your projects the way that you see fit and that you have those tools on hand. So if I don't have it, typically somebody else in the room will have it and you can get what you need done. Question number 4 is it worth it? A weekend with zero stress, surrounded by people who inspire you, getting to just kick back, relax, and time to do what you love. Yeah, absolutely. It is worth it 110%. I believe that people are absolutely worthy of being loved and cared for. We spend so much time taking care of everyone else, our families, our responsibilities, our work, all of the things on our to-do lists, right? But I know that firsthand, when you pour back into yourself, when you take a moment to breathe, to create, to really connect, you go back into the world afterwards a stronger, happier person, and you are ready to make the difference that you strive to make in the world. And that's why I've created these retreats and why I have done them over and over again, because of the way that I see the women who come through these retreats change and actually relax and enjoy themselves. I want to give them permission to step away, to recharge, and to remember who they are. And I would love for you to experience that for yourself. If this sounds like exactly what you need, I would love for you to join me in an upcoming retreat. Check out the link that is in the description box for the upcoming dates. Spots for these retreats go fast. I do have a retreat that is coming up in April, and there's still a few seats for that one that are left. I can't remember exactly how many there are right now, but those spots go really fast. So if you're dreaming about the perfect quilting retreat, this is your sign. This right here is your sign. Hit that like button so more quilters can find this video, so they understand the benefits of a quilting retreat and what actually goes on behind the scenes at an I See Stars quilting retreat. If you have any questions for me, please drop them in the comments down below. I love to go back and answer those and make sure that you have all of the right information. I'm Kristen with ISeeStarsQuilting.com. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I really hope that I get to see you and meet you in person and give you a hug at one of my retreats really, really soon. Bye.